vivo, G4 presenta El Guicador contra El Nerdo Loco, The Internacional Phenomenon. Ataca the show!
Hey! Hairspray all right here.
Did you know you just spit everywhere?
Just hairspray all right here.
Hey, welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. My name's Kevin Pereira. It's good to see you.
I'm Olivia Munn. It's good to see you. We are coming to you live from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles.
In case you have forgotten, you haven't checked your calendars, we are actually still in the throes of Epic April! I expected text or explosions or a dinosaur.
AKA the best moments of your life.
Yeah.
It is.
Really, you could hang yourself tomorrow because it's not getting any better than this.
Well, is tomorrow the end of the month?
Give it till Saturday. On Saturday, get some double braided rope and clear out the closet because your life is over.
Tomorrow's show's a big one. Tomorrow's show's a big one.
All right, we'll be back on Monday. Fine, whatever. Sorry.
Hey guys, it is our biggest month of the year. And we have a lot more epic to give you during Star Wars week.
Yeah.
And let me just add that Epic April is pretty epic and we have a lot to do. But just so you know, it keeps going.
What?
Right? May, June, July, not August because it's really hot.
Yeah, June.
Then September we're back on, and then October, and then November's a lot of family stuff because Thanksgiving.
We're only going to kind of check out around the November mark. You're right. We're just doing a really kind of phone
back
it
again,
in.
and then January, then we're kind of getting back into it, and then there's February, and then April again.
Oh, man. Well,
I'm just saying, don't turn away.
I don't want you to get too ahead of yourself. What do we have today, Olivia?
Oh.
I mean, just today.
Shut up. Today.
I can't even.
So good.
I can't even start it because you're going to.
You don't even know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. What do we have today?
On the show today, you guys, the TV that you guys right now you're watching, it's trash. Okay, it's garbage. Absolutely. Unless you're watching the show, then it's actually really worth it. But I'd like to give you guys the 3D HD TV.
Yeah.
We will review a new Panasonic 3D plasma with a 5,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio in Gadgetron. I know. Plus, what happens when science splices one gene too many?
The Portuguese.
That guy, that's right. Well, the actual answer. It's in the AOTS exclusive trailer for the new Adrian Brody thriller, Life.
Yeah. Then we're actually going to go on a tour of Industrial Light and Magic to find out how they made some of cinema's most enduring effects, including the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, the T-1000 from Terminator, and the horse-faced lady from the Sex and the City movies. Remember her? Plus, we're working at the car wash. Sarah Jean Underwood and the 501st team up for the tag of the show to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation for the Star Wars car wash. And I have 4, count them, 1, 2, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4 words. 4 words for you. Soaking wet slave Leias. Oh, it makes me have to touch myself. I mean, how could I not just rub all over myself? What is that's?
I'm done. Oh, it's tiring being you. It really is.
I like that. It was like a TNT plunger from an old timey western. You were blowing up a mine.
I was.
Or getting me off. One of the two.
Epic April. Time to run down the top 5 things on the web.
Should we go around the net now?
Sure.
Okay. You are a zipper ninja. And at number 5 today, pole vaulting has always been an integral part of the track and field experience, yes?
Yes, it can also make you sterile. Even I know that's gotta hurt.
I believe many poles were bent in that video.
Man, it would, right now it'd be actually really nice if we had like a sad bugler in the house who could just play taps for that man's mouth.
Wait, for his
really
junk?
nice. Just like
Whoa!
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
That is really sad.
That is really nice.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yes, it is. It's very sweet. Aw, what are you doing, Kevin? What are you doing?
Taste it. Taste it. Yeah. Breathe with it. Breathe with it. Just breathe through it. Let it go. Just let it go. Yeah. That's much better. That's much better. All right. What do we got next?
Can you ask him to be quiet?
I could ask, but I don't know, man. Yeah.
You like those noises, don't you?
I will get the poll again. I will get...
And number 4. Sexy dance party.
Yeah! Well, it's not entirely true. It might be true, let's say, if you're aroused by turtles and Roombas, then yes.
It's nice to see that because I only have one question. What else are turtles going to do for fun? I mean that's it. That's it for them.
I can think of one thing.
What? Around the net. A reptilian Skinamax.
We did it! Yay! Now, college, I would say, is a unique time and place in our lives. That's why it's unique. So it's somewhere that we can stretch out and expand our horizons as people and learn about new ideas and new ways of looking at the world. Yes? Yes? Yeah?
I think it's also a place to do really, really stupid things.
This is Liz's attempt to jump from my bed to Vern's bed.
Oh, we're recording it. How do you do that?
Wait. Bitches in college don't know how to record things? What's wrong with you? How did you record?
That's where most women learn about camcorders and their ability to record images is in college, yes. But
that's the girl you do sex tape with.
What is that thing? I don't know how it works, so don't worry about it. Just play to it.
Red light means it's off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you draping towels over it? Shh.
Shut up.
Clearly, these kids are not physics majors. That's the one thing that we can see from that.
But I have to say, minoring in persistence, definitely.
Attempt 2.
I did not know you could minor in that. That is well done. At least there was a doctor in the old dorm room, though. Did you see that?
Kevin.
What?
The guy. It was the stethoscope. It was printed onto the shirt. It's not a real doctor. It's like a tuxedo shirt kind of thing. It's a
chick doesn't know what a camcorder is. She's not going to know he's not a real doctor. You know what I mean? You strap on a glovey glove.
Can I ask you a question? Putting all that together, do you regret not going to college right now?
Yes!
The one time!
Yes, I do!
You're on TV, you make good money, you have a nice house, but yet you never regretted college until this moment.
Until just now.
So you realize that girls are that's
I mean,
stupid.
for a while, MySpace really filled the gap. But now I think...
You know what?
I think, man.
I call it right now. Attack the Show, college tour.
Yeah!
I say...
I'm going to pledge. Do you pledge at college? What do you do?
You learn and educate
No,
yourself?
I mean with the beer pong and the paddles and the whatnots.
I say we should get Kevin.
You know what I'm thinking? This is a summer. Yeah, we're going to.
Yeah, you go on a bus and I'll fly and meet you.
Okay.
Today's number 2 is a promotion for the best fake holiday since Festivus. AMC's genius new holiday Rambo Week. I almost said Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Just so you know, as I was saying, I was like, Rainbow Week. That is the best thing ever.
That would be pretty awesome.
There should be a Rainbow Week, and every day it rained, and we would go out and look for rainbows, and we catch them in jars, and we take them inside.
Tell you what.
Oh, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Rambo Week.
Every week I spend next to you, Rainbow Week.
I know.
I don't even believe that crap.
No, it's true.
But to celebrate Rambo Week, they've invented cinemas. Really, they've actually invited cinema's finest murderer onto their schedule, and they've reimagined Rambo, not Rainbow, as the star of his very own wonderful sitcom.
What is that?
Well, the man said clean him up. Clean him up.
Oh, Rambo. Hi.
I'm not saying any of the words that are on that screen
I'll
after
say
that.
them.
So just go
Great,
past
I'd like
it.
to say your words.
No. It's fine.
Oh, I get $1 for every word.
No, it's fine. You're fine. Everybody's good. Still ahead. Stay tuned. Our biggest month of the year rolls on with our number one ATN.
It's an incredible song about physical therapy. That's right. Physical therapy. Good. Coming up next.
Rainbow.
Oh, rainbows in jars.
Kevin says, eat me.
Number one today comes to us from Virginia's James Madison University athletic trainers.
Ew. Ew.
You're thinking athletic supporters. These are trainers. These are different. These are like sports therapists.
What?
What kind of a reaction is it?
Ew, what?
No, this is exactly
Ew,
why they made the video.
stop.
No. Sports therapists are an important part of any athletics program, okay? Hold on. Not only do they help you heal injuries more quickly, but they can also prevent those injuries from happening.
Gah? I don't know. It's like I can't communicate with you. Oh, what are you saying?
Okay, just watch this educational music video.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
listen. It's set to the tune of Michael Jackson's hit song about home invasion.
What? I don't know.
Smooth Criminal.
Oh.
See, I've done athletic training. Let me tell you what we train in. You see, injury prevention is our main goal and intention. Athlete, are you okay? Yeah, athlete, are you okay? Are you okay, athlete, are you okay? Yeah, athlete, are you okay? Are you okay, athlete? Athlete, are you okay? Yeah, your shoulder, is it okay? Reminders for diagnosis, you should sit out. Baseball practice, athlete, yeah, I know it might seem stable, and you might feel fully able. But if you don't do some rehab, I guarantee you there will come back. You've been seen by, you've been helped by a healthcare professional.
I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes the internet does that to us.
I mean,
Sorry.
God.
To get your daily viral fix and to check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet.
Hey, Kevin.
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
I've been wanting to know this for a while. Does a madman try to kill you in your sleep?
I guess depends on if he catches me in bed with his old lady after we passed out, you know. Zang.
Great, Kevin. Great. Really, really great. Way to make the intro for Nightmare on Elm Street.
Way to make it what? You want to take it from my Zang?
No, we take it from the
You want it from your thing or from my Zang?
Take it from your line.
Okay, let's take it from my line.
Hey, Kevin, does a madman ever try to kill you in your sleep?
Depends on if he catches me in bed with his old lady after we passed out. Zang.
Way to take the intro for Nightmare on Elm Street and make it shoddy and exploitative.
The reoccurring Nightmare on Elm Street returns with a brand new man of your dreams in this reboot of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
Remember me?
With Jackie Earle Haley filling the glove made infamous by Robert Englund, do these new teens of Springwood stand a chance?
Why are you screaming? I haven't even cut you yet.
This is your first feature as director. Are we nervous taking on, this franchise?
Huge amount of responsibility. It's like I think I only found out after I took it and read some stuff on the internet how diehard some Nightmare on Elm Street fans are.
Is it hard to step into a role that so many people both simultaneously fear and love?
You know what's daunting about that is that Robert has done, an incredible job. So it's definitely kind of scary taking on the role. But at the same time, when they offered me the part, this voice in my head kept saying, "How could you not do it? You got to do it. It's Freddy Krueger."
You really shouldn't fall asleep in class.
Now, when you knew you were on board, what did you think in terms of updating the film?
Sometimes you have to reinvent something to make it exciting and fresh again for new audiences. And I think Nightmare on Elm Street had run a little bit out of steam. I think Freddy had become a little funny.
This idea of fantasy elements and dreams and etc., dreamscapes, those are all things that require a great level and usage of technology. And those are things that we have better now than we did in the mid-'80s.
I wanted to go back to what the original was, where he was just a badass, just a scary guy that can really hurt you.
I mean, if they don't like it, they might kill you.
They may string me up from a billboard with Nightmare on Elm Street on it just to put it all together.
Oh, God. No. Just me.
Tell me about what went into the deaths in the film. Did you guys get to have some kind of input in how you were abused in some ways?
Well, they kept coming up with new ways to abuse me.
Yeah.
It was all pretty set in stone, unless something changed on the day.
You were definitely going for a darker tone with this one. I mean, people are going to have nightmares from seeing this.
Well, I thank you for that very much, and I think I've done my job well if they do, and that's fun.
And what do you think is scarier, the new Freddy or wearing double denim, which I think is the fashion world's greatest faux pas?
I was actually thinking, because I've worn double denim, and I get teased. And when you came in, I'm like, that is cool.
Oh, My Little Pony Band-Aid, so I beat you, buddy.
Wake up, Nancy! Wake up!
Okay, well, that is the best argument against over-the-counter sleep aids that I've ever seen. So well done.
I think you're missing the point.
Oh, right, with that stuff.
Still ahead, Epic April continues with a new 3D plasma TV that lets you stream Netflix on Gadgetron.
And later we got our tour of Industrial Light and Magic. They actually showed us how to make dinosaurs and zombie pirates. Plus, we're going to visit Lucasfilm's Death Star, and it's actually not what you think it is. Stick around.
This portion of Attack of the Show is brought to you by New Line Cinemas, A Nightmare on Elm Street. In theaters everywhere April 30th.
Hey, welcome back to Attack of the Show. I'm Blair Herter. It is Thursday, April 29th, and here are your top stories. At long last, the great and powerful Stevie Jobs explains why the freaking iPhone does not have the freaking flash, because he freaking thinks it sucks. That's why. Jobs actually posted a 1,500-word letter about why Flash is wrong for mobile devices. He cited specifically that Flash is not compatible with touchscreen web browsing, drains battery life, and of course that all Flash products are they're owned by Adobe and not us, so that's why it sucks. Critics say that Jobs is being too harsh and that all his complaints are easily solvable if he wants them to be. This probably ends all hope of the new iPhone incorporating Flash. It also proves that you should not mess with Steve Jobs or he will blog about you. Turtleneck, I hate you. It's Turtleneck, by the way. And finally, some people just cannot let go of Halo 2 multiplayer. This is ridiculous. On April 15th, Microsoft discontinued online support for Bungie's classic video game, meaning that once players logged out of the multiplayer mode, they were blocked from it forever. But 14 beautiful, beautiful, devoted fans have refused to disconnect from Xbox Live so they can continue to play the game. As their consoles slowly, tragically lose connection or overheat, the players will have to surrender one by one. But as one beautiful, beautiful gamer told CNET, they are holding out for, quote, not for competition, not for a prize, but for the love and memory of Halo 2. And before I go, more Bungie news. A huge, major video game shocker. Bungie has just signed a 10-year deal with Activision.
One of the biggest deals in video game history was announced today between mega publisher Activision and Bungie Studios, best known as the developer behind the popular Halo video game series. Bungie signed a 10-year exclusive deal with Activision, granting them publishing and marketing rights to Bungie's next game series. Activision will finance development of the games, while Bungie will maintain ownership. What exactly that franchise is and when the first title would debut has not yet been announced. We asked G4 News editor Patrick Klepek what gamers can expect.
You know, when I spoke with Bungie, they pretty much hinted that what we've done before is going to give you a pretty good indication of where they're going, so there's probably going to be a lot of shooting involved.
Halo Reach, the fifth and final Halo game from Bungie, is scheduled for release this fall. But does that mean the end of the Halo franchise?
It's not the end of the Halo franchise. I mean, Microsoft is super invested in this. They even created 343 Industries, which is an entire division of Microsoft Game Studios that was, created to deal exclusively with Halo and the Halo universe.
Activision Blizzard Inc. recently made headlines for firing the developers of its Call of Duty titles and is now locked in legal proceedings over royalty payments and contractual issues. Only time will tell if this historic team-up produces a worthy successor to the Halo series.
Okay, before we continue, I wanted to take just a quick second to talk about the ongoing Gizmodo-Apple feud. Obviously, we've been covering it since it first broke. But late last night, The Daily Show took a stab at the story, and I'm sad to say, I think they missed it big time. And Look, Jon Stewart, we love you very, very, very much, but you used your time to criticize Apple for picking on like the poor, defenseless bloggers at Gizmodo, while finding time to take a few well-deserved shots at AT&T. And here at Attack of the Show, we're all for taking big corporations down a notch or two, and it's pretty easy to criticize Apple these days. But the only guys that really who are suspected of having broken the law here, they work for Gizmodo. And the investigation suggests that they knew that they were buying stolen goods. They knew they had an obligation to return them, and instead, they bragged about what they did online for days, and now they're playing the victim and trying to hide behind laws designed to help protect investigative journalists and whistleblowers. And sorry, Gizmodo, I mean, you weren't taking down the president. You were looking for ad revenue and a better search ranking. So I have to say very quickly to John, listen, if intellectual property means so little, maybe you should talk to the boys over at Viacom about getting Daily Show clips back on YouTube. Just saying. Good talk. Now back to mine.
Good. Gadget prawn. It's good. It's good. All right. All week long, we've been checking out 3D televisions.
Yes. Why?
Because we can.
Oh.
There's only one way to make a Panasonic plasma look better than it already does, and that's by making it 3D. Put on the included LCD shutter glasses and watch as your media comes alive with a stunning 5,000,000:1 native contrast ratio. Plus, VieraCast lets you stream Netflix or Pandora, and the 600 Hz refresh rate provides detailed motion clarity. Enter the final dimension of television for $2,500.
All right, we had a 3D Samsung yesterday, and this one right here isn't quite as sleek, but it does have almost twice the inputs. Most of them are on the back, so it will be harder to wall mount. But then they did add some on the side as well, so that's good. It is about 3.5 inches thick, plain gray and black finish. Do you think the design trade-offs are worth the more inputs?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, look, if you're wall mounting a TV at this point, you're probably going to run conduit for your inputs
you don't
anyways.
Wall mount, right? Like you.
No, I don't. I buy giant TVs that my wall is too small for.
He's not lying.
But on the side of the TV,
it has to be on the ground because it'll break the wall.
Yeah, my house would crumble. But on the side of the TV,
around a wall.
They give you 2 USB ports. You've got dedicated channel and volume controls, SD card input, etc. So I think the design is fine. Yeah, it looks great.
Okay, so the 3D on the Samsung yesterday, we saw there was a good amount of ghosting or crosstalk. What do you think about the Panasonic?
It's worlds better. We immediately noticed a difference in that there was little to no crosstalk, and it's the way 3D is supposed to look. We also didn't have to warm up the TV for 45 minutes.
But that's the most fun, you get to do that as a family.
Yeah, well, it builds the anticipation to watch Monsters vs. Aliens, which is what's sorely missing from the film. You don't have to actually adjust any special 3D settings. Like right off the bat, things look good. And the reason 3D looks so much better on a plasma as opposed to an LCD is because of the faster response times and refresh rates. That means the images are rendered quicker, they refresh quicker, so they don't leave a sort of ghost image of themselves behind. And plus, look at how stylish this eyewear is. I mean...
And also, and here's the thing is, I love just adding more crap to my coffee table.
Right.
Like 8 remotes and these.
But now you could be like gay Cyclops at a Eurodisco. What's up, 3D? I want to point out, these glasses are, I've worn a lot of different 3D goggles in the last few months to try out all these technologies. These are some of the worst, unfortunately. But at least the TV's good. I'll give them that.
Okay, well, Panasonic has their own VieraCast service that gives you access to YouTube, Netflix, a bunch of other internet apps.
Best of Meredith.
It's not Meredith Vieira, Kevin.
Great.
No, it's a VieraCast. It's for the Netflix.
VieraCast, yes, it's for streaming apps and widgets and stuff. It works okay. It works okay. That's the thing.
And also, do people want it, right?
Yeah, I don't think people are, eventually, yes, widgets and apps on the TV, sure, right now,
when everyone
not
has an
such
iPhone,
a big
that's
deal.
when we're all ready for it.
Yeah, look, it's easy to navigate around. It might slow down a little bit when you're actually using it, or take a lot of loading time for certain data-intensive ones. And a lot of the apps like Skype and Twitter are still coming soon. They're not here yet. Overall, not as complete as Samsung's App Store that we saw yesterday, but I don't think that's as big a deal as some people make that out to be.
All right. So what do you think about the TV when you're not watching Monsters vs. Aliens in 3D? Because eventually you have to not watch
How dare you? How
eventually, you have
dare
to
you?
Look. I get it, it's a great movie, but eventually, you want to watch something else.
Yeah,
right?
eventually they might release something else in 3D on Blu-ray. Yes,
Maybe.
But when you're watching standard 2D stuff, it looks really great. Some of the blacks are actually the deepest we've seen. Colors aren't quite as vivid as yesterday's Samsung. No, just a picture comment. But they are incredibly accurate, and since it's a plasma, it doesn't have the smooth motion feature. But fast like moving action sequences, they look great. Overall, picture quality is rock solid.
Okay, this TV right here, about $1,000 more than a comparable Panasonic without 3D.
Yes.
$2,500. What are we rating it?
4 out of 5. Good rating. If you absolutely need to buy a 3D television right this minute, you got to get your Monsters v Aliens in 3D. This is the one to get.
I say you go to the store and put on the glasses and watch your Monsters in 3D and then go home and
then
save your
go
money.
get some Tylenol and take a breather. It's the best 3D experience on the market right now. One pair of glasses are included. You'll also want to buy a 3D Blu-ray player for $400 on top of that.
They give you one. Hey, lonely guy who loves 3D so much that he'd buy this TV. You only get one. You know why? Let's not pretend. Let's not waste the other pair. Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't say that. Joe Panasonic did.
Yeah, Joe did say that. Total price is about $2,900 for the to get the full 3D setup that we kind of showed you yesterday.
Yes.
An extra pair of glasses, the Blu-ray player.
So
same as the Samsung in terms of pricing.
Don't knock
when
on
you
the TV, Kevin.
Well, I'm not knocking on it. I'm giving it compliments.
So what are you giving it? What are you giving it? What are you rating it?
We'll give it 4 to 5. But I'm saying this is the one to get.
Just don't hit the TV.
That's a 3D effect.
4 out of 5.
That's
a good rating, guys. 4 to 5. If you're gonna do 3D. Well, that is it for Gadget Prawn. But if you have a gadget you'd like to see us rate, email us at gadgetprawn@g4tv.com. So Industrial Light and Magic is Lucasfilm's FX studio, and they're responsible for making dinosaurs, zombie pirates, liquid Terminators.
In other words, they've really kind of brought my steamiest dreams to life.
For over 30 years, Industrial Light and Magic has ushered in almost every major development in the world of visual effects. We traveled to ILM headquarters to check out some movie milestones and see how they were accomplished.
Hi everybody, welcome to Industrial Light and Magic. My name is John Goodson, I'm a digital artist here. I'm going to take you on a little tour and show you some of the behind the scenes of how the magic is done here. So this is the Anderson optical printer, and this is the way that films used to be composited when ILM first started. The way this worked was you would shoot multiple elements on film, and then you would essentially kind of sandwich these things together and basically re-photograph them. But this is the way it was done in the old days. Now it's all been replaced by computer. This may not look like it, but this is a Tyrannosaurus Rex from the first Jurassic Park, and this was kind of a data input device for stop-motion animators. They would take the performance they did here and then translate that to the digital dinosaur, and then you would get the dinosaur in Jurassic Park. But by the time they got finished with this device, the animators had become fairly comfortable with the computer, and they basically did it without it. So these are some of the ships from Galaxy Quest, and this is one of the last films we did where we did spaceship models on sticks. The models wind up mounted on a pipe on stage, and the camera moves around it. There's usually a blue screen. But now, films like this, like the latest Star Trek, all the ships are digital. So this is a thing of the past pretty much. These are some sculptures that were done for Terminator 2, and these were done to give the CG artists an idea of kind of what to shoot for, because they're morphing the police officer kind of from a metallic mass into the shape of the police officer into the fully finished actor. This was from what won the Academy Award for Special Effects, The Abyss. And again, this is another one of these models that was done by Richard Miller. He sculpted this, cast it in a clear material to give the CG artists an idea of what the water snake would look like in the film. They generated the water snake in the computer, but when it came time to composite it into the shot, the elements, the background and the water snake and everything were combined optically, which uses the optical printer that we saw earlier. So what you're seeing behind me, these are all test sculpts for the Pirates of the Caribbean films. And the texture artist who did a lot of the work on this, one of the things he used for the decomposed flesh was beef jerky. He actually took it and laid it out flat and photographed it. Then you could take those photographs and actually apply them to the digital model and get that kind of meaty texture that you're looking for in your zombie pirate guy.
Once the digital artists have finalized their shots, they're processed through ILM's 10,000 square foot data center, which is affectionately known as the Death Star.
We're in the Lucasfilm Data Center, so we're supporting compute operations for Industrial Light and Magic, for LucasArts, and parts of Lucas Animation. We host all computer operations, so we're doing everything as mundane as network connectivity for the building, email, all the way through rendering and storage for the production use at ILM. In this facility, we have almost 6,000 processors that we use daily for rendering images and over half petabyte of storage online. A petabyte is 1,000 terabytes, all for production use. We've had to manage both Transformers, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Evan Almighty, where they were all competing for resources within weeks of the similar deadlines. Just our ability to manage very complex sequences, whether it's water simulations or hard surface models and robots, and to do that with effective lighting, it takes significant memory as well as processing resources. Our challenge from an infrastructure perspective is just ensuring that the equipment's online and available 24/7.
Thanks for coming and visiting with us. You guys keep on going to the movies, and we'll keep on making them.
Oh, fun fact. There's actually an area of our G4 office that we call the Death Star. Very fun.
My private bathroom.
Yeah, and many Bothans died to bring me that information. Okay? And by Bothans, I mean interns.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So every once in a while, we like to reward our viewers. That'd be you.
No, we don't. Come on.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Epic giveaway!
Hey!
Yesterday.
Is that still my fault again, Dan? No, whatever. It just doesn't work. Sorry, go ahead.
I know, I saw it.
Yeah, thank you. Yesterday.
Good thing you're pretty, Danny. So yesterday we gave away 2 Nightmare on Elm Street statues from Gentle Giant Collectors, and the very lucky winner is Tim G. of Schaumburg, Illinois.
All right, Schaumburg, Illinois. He's making that up. Today, to commemorate Star Wars Week and the 30th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, you can win this incredible one-of-a-kind. Yeah, it's very fragile. Be careful with it.
Oh, they shouldn't have given it to me.
One of a kind, and I mean literally one of a kind, like as in no other one like it anywhere on the earth. Darth Vader bust from Gentle Giant right here. Oh. It's a bronze prototype for the world-exclusive collectible that Gentle Giant is going to offer at this year's San Diego Comic-Con. Again, this is the only one that exists.
Those guys, they're good. Yeah. Look at this. So to get your hot hands on this badass Darth Vader bust from Gentle Giant, visit our website at g4tv.com/AOTS and you click the Epic Giveaway button. You have to get your entry in between now, and April 30th at 3 p.m. We will announce the winner right here on tomorrow's show.
But Gizmodo, if you want this, $5,000. We'll let you play with it for a little while. Oh, that's not all. We actually have another giveaway, and this is true, not a joke. Halo Reach. You guys ever heard of the Halo Reach? There's a little beta test going on. Oh, and we have codes for you. So stick around, because at the end of the show, you will have a chance to win an exclusive Halo Reach code. Minutes, literally.
Wait,
take it away.
Nothing else to do, just wait. Stay tuned. G4 summoned the sexiest slave Leias to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation by washing dirty cars.
Who knew the evil empire had a soft spot for children's charities,
that's a really interesting way to wash a car.
Okay.
Is that really effective, girls?
Yeah, it is. I'm clean.
The feed is brought to you by the General Automobile Insurance Services. These cadets are practicing their rifle spinning. Together, what happens next? Does one of them launch their rifles straight into the ceiling? Does one of them get nailed in the forehead? Or do the rifles collide and ricochet into someone's crotch? Find out when we return. What? These cadets are practicing their rifle spinning. Together, what happens next? Does one of them launch their rifles straight into the ceiling? Does one of them get nailed in the forehead? Or do the rifles collide and ricochet into someone's crotch? Remind me again why people still do this crap?
Rifle toss.
So, G4 invited the nicest stormtroopers around, the 501st, to kill some Jawas and wash some cars.
Yeah. And I gotta tell you, cars never look better when slave Leias are scrubbing them. And it was all to actually benefit your eyes and, of course, the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
From LA to Dagobah, there's no car in the galaxy too filthy for the 501st to handle. But when it comes to raising money for this charity car wash, I think it's best to leave the dirty work to the ladies.
Here we go.
Attack of the Show is raising money for charity the best way we know how. by combining our favorite geek pastime with the most scantily clad hotties we could find to wash your car, all in the name of Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Well, we're an all-volunteer organization. We have over 4,000 members spread across about 47 different countries that portray different characters. And basically, we do a lot of charity and community events. And today, we'd like to go in and see if we can get 33, 34 cars across at $10 a head and spread a little love for Make-A-Wish.
Wow. Force is strong with this one. It's kind of hard to not enjoy beautiful women rubbing down your car while you sit inside and watch.
Oh my goodness, all around me.
How are we doing?
Well, we're about an hour into it. We've got about 7 or 8 cars done. I think we're going to have to go ahead and have a little discussion with the layers and get them to step it up a little.
Oh, I'll do it. I'm on top of it.
Appreciate it.
All right, girls. I hate to say it, but come on. We got to step it up a little bit. Let me see this. This is how it's done, okay? That's how you do it.
Oh, that's phenomenal. Just return to the Jedi. That is everything I need.
Sometimes you gotta use more than the sponge.
Damn! Bang it, does.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Should be a full-time business.
Where are we at now?
We're about 20 cars, but time's starting to run out. We're close. We're going to have to make a big push towards the end.
How did you like your car wash?
One of the best car jobs I've ever had.
It looks like we didn't exactly get it very clean.
You guys might have made it worse.
I know what it looked like from the outside. What did it look like from the inside?
Very sooty, curvy. You have the right outfits on.
Yeah! Good job, guys! We did it! And how much money did we raise altogether?
Over $1,000 was raised today.
Well, a big thank you to the 501st.
Thank you.
And ladies, let's face it, you did a majority of the work here today. That's it for Attack of the Show's charity car wash. Guys, the force be with you! Woo! Don't be afraid to get wet. Get dirty.
We do it for the children.
I do's it for the boobies. Oh, and while the car wash raised lots of money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, I also found my slave Leia wishes granted. So thank you very much for that.
Side note. Ewoks make great chamois.
They do.
Chamois, yeah. They pick up that.
Really absorbent.
They get the water, then you wring it out, and it's so dry. I don't know how to get back to dry so
good
quick.
on rims too. Good for rims.
No, they're so good.
Hey, this Saturday night, Movies That Don't Suck sends James Bond to outer space.
It's the Bond classic Moonraker on G4 Saturday night, 6 o'clock.
For more, go to g4tv.com/bound.
Still ahead, get a pen and a paper handy because we're going to give out a Halo Reach beta code.
Oh, but first, Science splices one gene too many in the AOTS exclusive trailer for the new Adrian Brody film,
It's big, it's beautiful, and you're gonna love it.
AOTS's biggest month of the year continues as Weston Scott and Sarah Jean Underwood get captured, tasered, and beaten just to perform a daring escape. Then we chat with ILM's Oscar winner Dennis Muren, and George Lucas gives us his 2 cents on 3D films. And do you like gaming? Well, you're gonna love our epic giveaway. It's Epic April all month long.
Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you.
As we promised, we've got a Halo Reach code.
Yes, it'll actually get you playing right now without the ODST disc. You literally just pop it in, it'll download, and you're good to go. So there you go.
There it is. If this code... Let me just say, if this code gets sniped out from under you, we'll have more codes for Reach in the show tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to have a bunch more codes tomorrow. More than one.
Go to g4tv.com/AOTS for all the things you saw today and more.
X-Play is going to start right now. I also want to thank everybody all month long. It has been epic, but you've still been tweeting, and we appreciate it. So we have our epic April Twitter wall.
Let me just say, we're like this all the time. We're always epic, just so you know.
We just don't always say it every 5 seconds.
You know, we shouldn't have to say it for more than one entire month a year, okay? 1 month a year will tell you how epic we are.
We'll remind you in case you forgot.
And in a couple of years, maybe you'll just start telling us.
And a lot of people are upset about the Jon Stewart thing. Well, a lot of people are, I should say, most people are supporting
Kevin's
a tax
absolutely
stance.
right about calling out Jay Stewart.
More people are I just want to remind everybody, we love The Daily Show here. We love Jon Stewart. We also like Apple. We also like Gizmodo. We just think Gizmodo was wrong in this case, and Jon was wrong in this case. That's all. Epic! Yay! Good night, everybody.